Good morning. This is Tina at the Sheboygan Falls Library. Today we are talking about sharing. Before we get started, we're going to start with our little song. Hands go up and hands go down. I can turn myself around. I can stand up on one shoe. I can listen, so can you. I can sit, I'll show you how. Story time is starting now. All right, today I have 2 books for you and a song that we can share together. My first book is The Little Mouse and the Big Cupcake, written by Thomas Taylor, illustrated by Jill Barton. This is one of my favorites. Little Mouse was scurrying along when he found something. A chocolate chip raspberry cream cupcake. Wow! Cried Little Mouse. That looks yummy! But it's so big. How can I get it home? At that very moment, Bird flew down. So Little Mouse asked if she could help. That's much too big for me to carry, said Bird, but it looks scrumptious. May I please try a crumb or two? Little Mouse said yes, and Bird pecked off a big bit. Pick, 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 pick. Then along came Frog, and the little mouse asked if he would help. I can't lift that, said Frog. It's much too big. But may I please have a little taste? Of course, said Little Mouse. Frog took a large bite. Yum, yum! Just then, Mole popped his head out of a hole. So Little Mouse asked if he could help. Oh, that's far too big to squeeze down my tunnel, said Mole. But, ooh, please, may I have a nibble? Little Mouse said okay, and Mole opened his mouth wide. Scrunch! It wasn't long before other animals came along. There was Snail and Possum and even Chipmunk, and although none of them could lift the cupcake, they all asked to try some. And Little Mouse, being a very kind mouse, said yes to everyone. Slurp, yum, yum, chomp, chomp, chomp. What's happening to the cupcake? They're eating it and it's getting smaller. Little Mouse felt sad. He still didn't know how he was going to get his cupcake home. Then he looked again and noticed that the cake was smaller now. Much smaller. In fact, it was exactly mouse size. You can carry it now, said all of Little Mouse's new friends. You're right, cried Little Mouse with a smile. It's just the right size to carry in my tummy. Yummy! That was a pretty big cupcake, wasn't it? All right. This song is The More We Share Together, and the tune is to The More We Get Together. So The more we share together, together, the more we share together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends are my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we share together, the happier we'll be. Let's do that one more time. The more we share together, together, the more we share together, the happier we'll be. 'Cause your friends and my friends and my friends are your friends. The more we share together, the happier we'll be. All right, my other book is Harold Loves His Woolly Hat by Vern Kowski. Do bears wear hats? Not normally, but anything can happen in a fiction book. Harold loves to wear his woolly hat. Even in the summertime. He wears it when he goes to school. He wears it when he goes to sleep. Harold even wears his woolly hat when he takes his monthly bath. I hope you bathe more than once a month. When Harold wears his woolly hat, he knows he is a special bear, different from all the other bears. Then, one day, a crow swoops down and steals Harold's woolly hat. Now I look just like the other bears, thinks Harold. How will anyone know that I am a very special bear? Harold has to win back his woolly hat. He gathers up some wriggly worms and says to the crow, "Let's trade." The crow swoops down and takes the worms and flies them to its nest. "Now please, give me back my woolly hat," shouts Harold. But the crow only replies, "Caw-caw, caw-caw." So Harold tries to make another trade. "Here are some tasty blueberries for you." The crow swoops down and takes the berries and flies them to its nest. "Now please give me back my woolly hat." Again, the crow just replies, "Caw-caw, caw-caw." "What a greedy little crow," growls Harold. "I'll never win back my woolly hat." Then he remembers his secret collection of shiny things. "Here you go, you mean old crow. I've got the perfect trade for you." The crow swoops down and takes the things and flies them to its nest. "Now, will you give me back my woolly hat?" Once more, the crow only replies, "Caw-caw, caw-caw." There's just one thing left for Harold to do. What do you think he's going to do? He hides behind a rock and waits until the crow flies away. Then he sneaks over to the tree, climbs up, up, up to the tippy top, and sees, what do you think? 3 baby crows. Harold tucks the crows in tight, then quietly climbs down from the nest. Even without my woolly hat, he whispers, I am still a very special bear. A helpful bear named Harold. All right. So I hope that gives you kind of a little warm, fuzzy feeling inside. Harold sharing his woolly hat. All right. Next week, we will talk about the days of the week. So thanks for joining me today. We will sing our song to end the day. Tickle the stars, tickle your toes, turn around and tickle your nose. Reach down low, reach way up high. Story time is over, so wave goodbye. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoy your week.